Hey, so this is just to show you how to create a tempo map. Let's say you have a song and it has tempo changes in it. So right now the song starts at 115. Currently we're going to add in a tempo change. Let's say it goes up to 120, and then later on it goes to 75, and then again it let's say it goes back to 115. So now we have tempo changes throughout the track, right? But we're going to send this session to another person so that they can start tracking to your session as well. But instead of them trying to figure out where all the tempo changes are, you can send them a tempo map that will go into their Pro Tools and make everything just work really nice together. And so what I'm just going to use my MIDI folder here. This is just a template, so don't worry about all the crap that's on here. It's just my template for how I work. I'm going to do Control-Shift-N, which brings up this dialog box, and I'm going to create a MIDI track like so, and we can call that MIDI track tempo map. I always do that, capitalize two letters at the same time, and I forgot the O in tempo. There we go. Now all we do is we need to create a MIDI clip here. And to do that, I just literally just record, enable it, hit record real quick, and then stop. And then I'm gonna click and drag it all the way out to the session, or however big the song might be, even, you know, if it's a 3-minute and some odd song. But for now, this covers all my tempo changes. Then I'm gonna select it so it goes black like that. Use the hand tool and you can select the clip and you can move it around. I'm just gonna make sure it's at the beginning of the track to the end, just like you would any kind of audio file. And then you're gonna go up to your files, which you can't see. In fact, now that I think about it, you probably should be seeing this other side. Hold on. Let me try something here. There. Now you can see file. You can go export, MIDI, and then that brings up this box. Multi-track's fine, but the most important part is apply real-time properties. You want that on there. That's going to record all the tempo changes and the time properties of this session. Hit OK. It's going to ask you where to save it. In this case, I was testing it just to make sure it worked, but I'm going to save right over the top of that. So I'm going to save. It's going to say, oh, do you want to do that? And yes, I do. Okay. So now that that's saved, what I'm going to do, going back, I'm going to delete all of our tempo changes here. I'm also going to delete the tempo map. And we're going to act like we just loaded our Pro Tools up. Here's our starting point, right? Okay, we got our tracks. We want to load that tempo map. So all we do, come back over here, sorry, is go File, Import, MIDI. You go find your tempo map, which is right here, tempomap.mid, hit open. And then it's going to bring up this dialog. It's very important for the person that receives your tempo map that they have import tempo map from MIDI file checkmarked right here. You hit OK. Then, if we take a look, we have our tempo map back of all those tempo changes that we just created. And it didn't import an actual MIDI file. It just imported the tempo map. So if there were actual like MIDI notes and stuff like that too, then you can tell it to import it in onto a MIDI track or something. But we only want the map. That's all we care about, right? Is these tempo changes right here. So hopefully that helps you, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye.